York Stock Exchange. I'm Jane King for the Stock News Report, and with me today, Roger Ralston, the CEO and Chairman of DirectView Holdings. Great to see you again.
Good morning, great to see you.
So, give me an update on DirectView Holdings. Where are you? And kind of for people who haven't seen our previous interview, tell me a little bit about the company.
Okay, great. Yeah, DirectView, we're doing really well. DirectView, what it is, it's a holding company basically in the security space. We have security cameras, access control, perimeter security, as well as an online e-tail section subsidiary as well. So we have DirectView Security Systems, virtual surveillance, Apex CCTV, our online e-tail store, and we did.
How has the company evolved since then?
Not the best time in the world to go public.
That's right.
But,
that was a horrible time, actually.
Yeah, but we did it, and it worked out great.
And you survived.
We did. We survived. Here we are, surviving and thriving. So it's going well. So we took the company public. We started out in the video conference world. So we were doing video conferencing, and at that time you needed big systems like what you may have here or something to do video conferencing. And just before that, but we saw the market quickly evolving, and this little company Microsoft or somebody like that, we thought might come out with something that could, unseat video conferencing. So we had a lot of our customers, since we were in the video space, asking us about security. So we did, security cameras, access control. We had a large customer here in New York City who had called up and said, listen, we're going to give you a shot. We're not happy with our vendor. We're going to bring you in, and for an extremely high profile client, and we're going to give you a shot at this. And if it works, great. So we took the shot, it went great, and here we are today. It's been going really well. And
you have had a record-setting first half of 2018, correct?
We have.
Is it sales, revenue, both?
Both.
Okay.
Our sales are up, our revenue's up, units sold is up. Our whole team has been working really hard. Our acquisitions are going really well. So we're growing both organically and through the acquisitions, accretive things that we're doing with others as well. So it's just going really strong, and we look forward to continuing that.
Now you're in the security space.
We are,
which
yes.
is, everywhere I go, I have to show an ID and have a badge, and I can only imagine the amount of cameras that are around when you're walking down the street. So
exactly.
How are you adapting to the modernization of security?
Just like what you said, walking in here on Wall Street, the New York Stock Exchange, you're walking by, hundreds if not thousands of cameras, the same types of products and services that DirectView sells. So, as far as us having an opportunity and us having a client base to go after, it's everywhere. So as I've said before, we're kind of like the electric company. Almost everybody needs the products and services that we sell.
Sure.
So,
now, are there specific industries that you tend to focus on more than others?
As far as industries go, any industry can use what we sell. So really anything from, businesses here on Wall Street to the heliports down the street with your clients, to large real estate development companies here in the city that are clients, to single practitioner offices, and then going out west, in Colorado and California, we have cannabis customers. So we really run the whole gamut, and with that vertical, we're seeing a big increase there as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the cannabis, because we've seen a couple of companies go public, and there seems to be some fluidity on federal legislation. Is that an area of growth for you?
Absolutely. The thing about the cannabis space, which for us is good, is security is required. So for them to open their doors, they have to have security cameras, access control, a plan of security, and everything else. So for them to open their doors, they have to have what we sell. So.
And then, are there any cutting edge or new products that DirectView is involved in?
We are. Something that we've gotten into recently that we're offering is artificial intelligence systems, whereby somebody walking down the street, somebody here on the trading floor could walk in, and they, it's going to pick up their facial characteristics, and it can zoom in, it could give you all the history on them, it can do anything. Or you could go and say, I want to see if this person was here. You could go search for it that way. You could search for everybody that came in on this day wearing a red dress. Anybody wearing an orange tie, and it'll bring up all those individuals. So it's really cool, the different things you can do with it.
That's really pretty amazing technology that you can do that. So you've won some clients recently, some big ones. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We've got a lot going on with a lot of different clients and a lot of different verticals that we have going on. So, one of them is a multi-billion-dollar food service client, which we've just completed some installations for them, and they have we're in talks with them about picking up more locations for them, both here in the U.S. and abroad. So that's really exciting. We've got some cannabis clients that we just picked up. They're expanding, and they need more services from us. There's another food service is we've got a company that supplies all the cut fruit to all the cruise industries, the cruise industry in Fort Lauderdale. So a bunch of different neat aspects.
Yeah.
So
now you've talked about some of the products that you have. What about design consultation or security consultation?
Absolutely.
Do you do that as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So say you're opening a new business, you're opening a new TV studio, whatever it may be, cannabis grow facility, law office, whatever it is. You call us in, our team will come in, they'll walk the space. If you don't have plans for it, we have designers that will design the plans for you. In fact, again, not to go over it too much, but in the cannabis space, our drawings are required. So they have to turn them in to get their licenses. In other businesses, they turn them in to get their permitting on the spaces from different municipalities and things like that. So we'll do the design work on it, the spec work, and everything else as well.
So you're kind of involved in the whole process.
We are soup to nuts. We do it all.
Okay. And Apex CCTV. So explain what that is and how does that work?
Apex is pretty cool. It's a online e-tail site. So that is aimed more at a smaller client, somebody that may need just a few cameras or something like that. They know what they want. Or it could be a large business that they have an in-house security person that says, hey, I need another one of this camera. And they could just go on there, order it, and we take care of it for them.
So let's talk about your growth strategy. Where do you see the company 1, 2, 3 years? Any acquisitions?
Right. Absolutely. It's an extremely fragmented space. As far as public companies that are just like our pretty much exact model, the only thing you'd have to go to is like a Tyco.
Okay.
So who's been around for over 100 years.
And that would just be one part of a huge conglomerate. So,
Right. So right now it's very, very fragmented. There's a lot of different security companies out there that are prime targets for us to go after and roll up. So, I mean, right now we're servicing clients across the country. So we want to keep populating that as we go.
Sure. And you've recently appointed Chris Cutchins as the COO and CFO.
We did.
So how's that going?
Good. It's going really well. Great guy, great part of the team. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge, and he's added a lot of value to the company. So really appreciate having him.
What is he bringing to the table that may help you in your future plans?
Well, as far as in the CFO role, he was with extremely large companies in the past, listed companies, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, I believe. And those companies, one of them is a multi-billion-dollar company that he was with, and he was the direct person in charge of the accounting there. So he's got those skills to bring to the table. And as far as helping us as we move forward and have our books and everything in the right manners, he's a perfect guy for that. And also to help us with, as we consolidate some of our financing and things like that. He's got that experience too.
Now, will you be looking to uplist to a major U.S. exchange in the near future?
Absolutely. At the right time, is all I can say with that. We will definitely be looking to make that move.
So how can investors or the public, if somebody has security needs, how can they find out about DirectView Holdings?
They can really go to any of our websites. They could go to directview.com. Virtual surveillance is vs-us.com, and Apex CCTV is apexcctv.com.
Okay.
Those are the three main websites. That'd be a great place to start.
Okay. Thank you so much, Roger, for coming and updating us.
No,
on DirectView
absolutely.
Holdings.
It's great to have you. It's awesome to be here at the New York Stock Exchange, and really appreciate the opportunity.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you as well for joining us on the Stock News Report. I'm Jane King at the New York Stock Exchange. Have a great day.